What is up, everybody? So today I will be showing you the Emeral loop that the Onomat Ryzeal cards can do, where you potentially, if I am interpreting the ruling correct, dig up to 5 cards, but overall, even if not, you're still doing like a full Emeral loop, which is really good in a deck that can basically just draw 3 cards and end on its combo. So let's just go ahead. All you need is one Dodo Warrior, and you can also beat Nip and essentially one low impact hand trap also. So we will go ahead and we will activate the warrior, so we will send the gloves to special summon out the warrior, and then we can use the gloves to special summon itself, and then we can overlay those two for the Gaga Girl. Gaga Girl will now add the Onomato pickup, and the warrior will trigger because he was sent to the graveyard and add a Zubaba. So we'll go ahead and add Decode, and now we can special summon Decode, and then we can revive the warrior by using Decode. We will use the pickup to add up the para, and then we will use the pickup to make everything level 4 by targeting Decode. And we can go ahead and make Banshee, and Banshee will now go ahead and search Ice. So if we get hand trapped on the dual drive later on, we still had access to our Ryzeal line, right? And now we will go ahead and we will just quickly rank up into the F0 Draco Future. Keep in mind that you will have to declare the mandatory effects if you rank up because of the Gaga Girl that says if this card is Xyz summoned, this card can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn before you get rule sharked. Now we will go ahead normal Ice. Ice will now go for Star. You can also go for Sword. Sword then will go ahead and add X or Star, but yeah, it doesn't really matter what Sword's at, it's just about having a card in hand, having a Ryzeal in hand. But yeah, this is also fine, so we will set up the cross, and now we will go ahead, make Duo Drive, and now we can Duo Drive, and Duo Drive is protected via the cross, and the future. So detach the girl, detach one from Duo Drive to go ahead, search out Sword, search out the node. This was a misclick. And now we can special Sword. Sword will now search the X, and we can dump another Duo Drive to special summon out the X, and we will go ahead and make our first Emeral, and we can use the Emeral to put back the girl, the warrior, and the code to draw a card. And now we will go ahead and we will overlay for the Eclipse Twins. We special out the node. Node will send the Eclipse Twins, bring back the Sword, and now we can trigger the Twins to bring back the Emeral. We overlay, make our detonator. Detonator attach the Twins, and we can use the Emeral a second time, where we'll now put back Duo Drive, the Glove, and Star Ryzeal to go ahead and draw another card. So this is draw number 2. And now we can use Cross for the third draw. So we put back Iced X and we draw our third card. And now I am not sure that this works, but potentially you can now go ahead for the Onomato Para. And we will activate the Onomato Para, and it reads: send one card from your hand to the graveyard, add up to 2 of these monsters from your deck to your hand. You cannot add 2 from the same category. Why I am a bit confused about this, you'll see in a second. So we will add the Gagaga Knight, and we will add the Zubababa Gagaga code. So I am not quite sure that you're allowed to do this. I tested it on Edo Pro, and it did let me use the effect to add both. However, Edo Pro is a bit bugged, where if I put back this with Emeral, I always draw it, which is weird. So yeah, I don't know if this works for 100%, so I would have to ask a judge about this, but if this works, this is how you will continue from here on out. I'm sorry I haven't had all that much time, because right now I'm uni and I have, tests coming up, exam season, but anyways, so yeah. We will now use the Knight, reveal the girl that we put back. And also, if we already have like another card, this does work because you don't have to add this then. We will special summon the Knight, and then we are able to special summon one Gagaga monster from our hand. So we will go ahead and special summon the Zubababa Gagaga code, and then we can overlay for the Dugaras, and this will be draw 4 and 5. And then we have to discard one card. In this case, we actually drew into a Mochami and a draw, so easy pitch. And now we also have the Knight that, if detached, we can add one Go-Go-Go monster from our deck to our hand. So we will go ahead and add the Go-Go-Go Goblinberg for follow-up, because this is basically Ice Ryzeal for the Onomat deck. And there you have it. So we went for a net plus of 4. We drew 5 cards. We played through Nip, and technically by going Banshee and F-Zero and setting the cross up before we do a drive, we can also play through at least one more low impact hand trap, as long as it's not like a blowout, for example Droll or a Fuva. And this combo even gets better if you have already ashed, for example, so that you can send something else to the graveyard that you can shuffle back and have another Valon, for example, instead of the Duo Drive. But yeah, that's it for the combo. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye!